Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. Just getting the baler on here because we've got two fields of straw to bale, the ones we harvested in the previous episode, which were both barley fields I believe. So we've got all the barley straw to bale up now. So this is the first one, just this little one here, and then we've got the one down the hill as well. You may remember me harvesting these last episode, so yeah, we'll get this done. And then we'll move on to the next job. So yeah, I'll just get on with this now quickly, get these two fields baled up and speak to you in a bit. So we've got the baling done there. I did notice the grass field is ready for another cut though, so we might as well get that cut, get an extra cut of grass off that for either silage or hay or grass. I'm not sure which one we're going to do yet, so we'll just cut it for a start and then decide what we're going to do with the grass that we cut. But we might as well cut it because it says it's ready to cut, so we will do. Get the mowers on and head down there and get that cut. I also noticed that we've got quite a lot of slurry now at the cows. They've started to produce quite a lot, so I think we need to look at getting a slurry spreader, and hopefully today I might spread one of our fields with slurry to reduce the fertiliser requirement. That will save us a bit of money in the long term. It will take a while to pay back because the slurry spreaders are not cheap, but at least the slurry itself is free, so that's good. The alternative is we could always just sell it, but then we'd still need to buy a tanker to sell it, and it's probably not worth a lot. In my experience of doing slurry, it's not really worth selling. It's worth more as a fertiliser for your fields, so that's probably what I'll do with it. Let's get the mowers turned on. So yeah, I'll cut this first, and then I might just do grass with it, I'm not sure. Because obviously now we're getting more and more goats, it'd be useful for them for feed, although they're doing okay for feed at the moment. We've got quite a few bales still. But yeah, I'm just cutting it basically because it is ready to cut. Might as well use it rather than let it get wasted, so that's the plan. I'll get on with mowing this and come back to you in a bit.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down, climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like
Right, so I've got the rake now, I've done the mowing. I've decided I'm probably going to do silage because it's worth the most, and if we don't use it for our own animals, we can always just sell it in the winter, and that'll bring in some much needed money. So yeah, we're going to do silage this time. We may have time to do another cut later in the year as well, probably about October time, September, October. I think there should be time for another cut, so we'll probably do something else then. But yeah, this time it's going to be silage, I think. I've decided. It doesn't really matter what I do, it's just for different variety really. So yeah, I'll get on with raking this and then we'll get it baled.
Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability.
Right, so those bales are now all ready for wrapping. That's taken a little bit longer than I was expecting though, so I want to get on with this slurry spreading. So let's go now and have a look at slurry spreaders. There's not one in the used sale unfortunately, but there is a cheapish one here for just under 20,000, or just, yeah, 19,500, so that's not too bad, I suppose. I don't think we need any additional extras, so we'll just buy it as it is. That's going to use up most of our money, which is why I didn't repair the tractor just then. I repaired the baler, but I noticed that the price to repair the tractor was going to be more than what we would afford if we're going to buy this spreader. So yeah, I decided against repairing the tractor just now. We only need another couple of thousand and we'll be able to do it. It's not really an issue. Just have to wait for that money to come in. It should be coming in slowly from the solar panels that still seem to be working fine, so that's good. But yeah, the next job is to get this slurry spreader from the shop, and we'll get some slurry spread. Obviously these bales will be wrapped for silage, but just not right now. So I've been doing quite a lot of grass work today now. Time to move on, I think. Oh, the other thing I was just going to check is the stone at the cement factory. Just over here. I'll just have a quick stop off just to see if it needs to be turned on again. I'm imagining the conveyors will need to be turned on, because I haven't done it for a little bit. And it's tipping over a bit at an angle, so that usually implies, yeah, there's a bit there. Not too bad, but we'll get it switched on again. I'm not quite sure why it's at that angle now, but it doesn't really matter, it still works. So yeah, I think, although, yeah, like I keep saying, it was a good investment really, the conveyors. It was quite expensive, but it's certainly saved me a lot of time. If I was having to move all that with the telehandler, I'd be there forever. So yeah, it's pretty good. That just does it on its own now. Okay, so yeah, we'll head down to the shop now and pick up our new purchase, which is the slurry spreader. And then we'll have to come back to the cow farm, because they're the ones that are producing the slurry, and we'll get that loaded up and spread on one of the fields. I'm not sure which field we're going to do yet, depends how much slurry we've actually got. It'd be nice to have one that will actually cover the whole field rather than doing half a field. It would be good if we can choose a field that we have enough slurry to spread the whole field. I'm not sure which one we're going to go with. But anyway, here we are at the spreader. Not the biggest one in the world, but it's all I can really afford at the moment, and all we really need, because we haven't got a huge amount of slurry. If we had hundreds of thousands of litres, obviously I wouldn't buy this one, but I think we've got about 20 to 30,000 litres, so it's just about right, I would say, for this machine. Just going to head back to the cows now, and I'll see you there. Here we are at the cow farm, or the water buffalo I should say. We've got 30,000 litres virtually of slurry in there, so I think we'll be able to do one of these fields with that. So this has got 10,000 litre capacity, that's 3 loads then we can do. There are these bales which are a bit annoying. not the end of the world, but obviously in real life you wouldn't do this, but I'm going to spread this field because it's the closest. It doesn't really matter about the bales getting covered in slurry because it won't actually affect them in the game. Let's set that up. It probably will more than do this field actually. It might be best to go into a bigger field, but this is the closest field that's actually empty other than the grass field. So it's just trying it out really, just to see how it works and hopefully makes a difference to the yield. That's the plan anyway. We'll just check it when we get to the end of this row just to see if we are actually making a difference to the fertiliser state. Okay, so it's this field 25 and we need to go to, yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can see where I've been, it's fertilised now, and obviously when we plant it, hopefully that'll make it go to the dark second stage of fertiliser. So yeah, that's good. It will pay for itself in the long term because the price of fertiliser is not cheap. So yeah, we'll get on with doing this now. Certainly do this field, possibly do another one if we have enough slurry left over, but I'll get on with that now. Right, so that's all the slurry used. Unfortunately we ran out, so we couldn't finish the grass field. We've done the headland of the grass field, and we've obviously done all of field 25. So that's the first stage of fertiliser done on that one, and obviously the second stage on field 26. Around the headland anyway, as far as that. But that's all we can really do today, because we've run out of slurry now, so we'll have to continue with that another time, or do more slurry spreading when we have more slurry. But yeah, it's run out now. The more cows or water buffalo we get, the more slurry we'll get as well, so that will help. And they are going to start reproducing. We've got these 30 here which are not far off starting to reproduce, or at least get into the reproduction stage at least. So eventually we'll get some more, and we could always buy some more as well if the money allows. And of course, because we have got these 10 mature water buffalo, we have started to produce some milk. We've got almost 1,000 litres now of milk, which is going to go into the dairy for mozzarella production. But that'll be probably a few episodes away yet, because they're still quite slow at production. But it will pick up. Right, okay. I think last thing, we'll turn this tractor off now. We'll get onto the telehandler, and we'll go and get the wrapper, the silage bale wrapper, and pick that up and make a start on just wrapping a few bales. Probably won't get them all done today, I just want to make a start, just so that we haven't got as much to do next time really. And then after that, next time we'll continue with the wrapping of the silage bales, and I'm sure then we'll be moving on to August, because it is getting towards the end of the day now in July. It's 6:15 in the evening, so we'll soon be moving on to August in the next episode anyway. But yeah, like I say, just going to quickly get the wrapper on and do a few bales now, and then finish off next time. Okay, there we go. That is all of the bales for now wrapped. We'll obviously, like I say, continue with this again in the next episode, but we'll leave it there for now. I think that's quite a few of them done. The one up there on its side, that one can't be wrapped because that one was the first one, which was too big, but all the others were set to the correct size for wrapping. So we've just got probably about half of them left to do. I would say we've done about half, maybe there. Oh, and we've run out of rolls. Perfect timing. So I can't do any more anyway until I go and collect some more rolls from the yard. So yeah, I think that is a good place to leave it there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.